Hello, how are you today? I mean, this is already our third episode
Yeah.
today. It's kind of part three, but part three of what? Fill me in, please.
I feel like we finished talking everything that we did there.
What we did actually last episode.
Love,
Love,
acceptance,
acceptance.
and parenting.
Okay, so,
Good versus bad.
wow, that's judgment.
Exactly. maybe that's
No, I
that's what
don't
we
do
should
any
do.
judgment.
Maybe that's what we should talk about.
Judgment?
Judgment. Why? Because it's Judgment Day.
Not really.
Not really, not at all. Sun is shining, and actually there is no Judgment Day.
Maybe there is, who knows?
There isn't.
For everyone different.
Okay, what is a Judgment Day?
Yeah, I think the classical is if you die, you will be judged if you did a good life or a bad life. So I think that's where it comes from.
Mm-hmm.
And another judgment day is if you on trial for certain things,
Right.
like stealing or breaking the law in anything. And you come in front of the judge, and then there's two cases. No, it's two opinions. The one of your lawyer, and then the other who is for the one who describes why you're on trial. So let's say you did something wrong, and then he has to prove that you actually did this. There has to be some evidence,
Mm-hmm.
and then the lawyer from you who defends you. But this is like a court scenario. But the classical judgment day is you come in front of God, and then God will say, yes, you did a good life and you go to heaven, or not, you go to hell. That's another scenario where judgment day comes from.
Mm-hmm.
There's another scenario when it has something to do with love. Maybe one day, then there is a judgment day if you really love your special person or not. Yeah, so as we talk about Judgment Day, you have something to say about this? Apparently not.
Not now.
So what else?
What else?
Kind of boring.
Yep.
I mean, last time you wanted to say something about cats. Yeah, I have to say something about cats. I like cats more than dogs. And that's the reason. That's a personal preference.
Why?
Cats are more independent. And also, they're not an attachment.
They're
Like if,
not attached.
yeah, they have still their own life and they want some petting, then they come to you. But sometimes they're not in the mood and then they go away and have their own life, right?
Mm-hmm.
But dogs, they're kind of an attachment. They want
Mm-hmm.
food, they want petting, they want other things that you go out, they can shit or pee.
Mm-hmm.
Cats, you just make them a small toilet with, and then they take care of themselves. That's why I like more cats. And it's also, I like more independent women, not someone who is just an attachment.
Really?
Yeah,
You sure?
yes. And I like also some women who can mental challenge me, so I have good conversation, deep conversation.
Right.
And yeah, and speaks multiple languages. That's another. Oh, where are we going here now? We're not on the portal yet. But didn't you ask me this question before? Not on camera. Sorry, I have to stop
Which
now.
question?
what are my filters or whatever you call it.
Standards or
Standards.
what are you looking for?
What I'm looking for. That my therapist asked me that too. She said I should do a reflection and write it all down. That's always good. If you have some reflection to do, write it down. And also, she told me do every day a log what you are grateful for. So that's every day 3 things what you're grateful for.
Except that every day is a completely different story, and you might not be able to do that list. That
Yeah, could be.
that's something I want to talk about. That every day is actually absolutely different. You might be going to the same place, the same job, the same restaurant, the same train stations, but every time something else happens, even if it looks very similar, it's never the same. No moment is ever the same than the one that has just passed.
Yep.
Um,
But now I have to ask you something. Switch of topic again.
yeah, it's fine. We do that a lot here in
Yeah, we
this
do this a lot.
in this talk show, podcast, blogging channel, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, whatever. It's just us.
Just content. Why not? Episode 39,
Wow.
right?
So what you are looking for in a woman? Because I disclose now now you have to disclose yours. And it could be everything. It could be physical, it could be, I don't know, you tell me.
Hmm.
See, I didn't talk about physical.
So first of all, I'm not looking for anything anymore at all. I just am, but I will tell you the qualities in a woman that I admire.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, this is what I said also, the qualities of a woman I like. I didn't say I'm looking for something because I'm not looking for something. I'm just open for everything. But that's the quality I mentioned. Now, what are your qualities?
Open-minded, 100%.
Open-minded.
I'm someone who cares about their health.
Someone who cares about her health.
Yeah, so it comes down to again self-love, self-care. Someone who doesn't see herself as trash, you know?
Yeah, but then I have to ask the question. There's someone you apparently made a move on, doesn't fit that category.
Yeah. I'm not looking for anything.
Yeah,
It's just
me neither.
things just happen.
I'm just having conversation, and sometimes I have a good connection, but it doesn't mean much anymore for me. Before it was different.
Yeah, and
I know only a lot of people want to talk to me or want my attention, but not everyone get it.
why not?
Depends how I feel, and yeah, and sometimes I don't want to. I mean, every we are also human beings. We're not always able to have meaningful conversation all the time. Sometimes I just need my quietness in my own time.
Yeah, like I like talking deep subjects is actually like my favorite thing to do, but like right now, same thing. I just ate. I don't feel like doing that at all. Just want this to be like a chill video.
Yeah, that's interesting that you see it that way because you're still talking about some non-chill stuff more. Starting to go deeper, but stopping at a certain level.
Yeah, exactly.
Good observation.
Mm,
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I don't have the energy to have this meaningful conversation. But then other times I'm full of energy and can do it.
hmm
It's actually today I had not a just a small talk, but then I felt also after 5 minutes I stopped here now because I had no intention, just feeling had a small talk with someone,
Hmm.
nothing serious, just talk.
Nothing is serious.
Yeah, because if you make it serious, then it's not authentic. This is the same like, oh, I'm going on a date, and then you have all this pressure, or oh, I just have a meet, or I just meet someone and we have a conversation and there's no pressure, and then you are more authentic and more playful and more yourself than the pressure, and you have to play a role, and you know what I mean.
Hmm.
So then now I'm giving dating tips. So forget if it's a date, forget it that it's a date, and just think about to go there only having a conversation and just be yourself, and don't pretend to be something what you're not.
Yeah, this I feel like this is a very important subject.
Dating.
No, the yeah that too. I mean, it's a popular subject, but being yourself. What does that mean?
Yeah, that you don't hide certain vulnerabilities or certain flaws, and just be yourself and don't play a role. Is it? I mean, an example is, maybe that you meet someone and she has some expectation how the man she wants to meet be,
Uh huh.
and then you know this, and then you play this role, but it's totally wrong. Just be yourself, and then if she likes you, then with yourself, that's great. But if you
All right.
play a role, she will discover that you're not that anyway at one point, and then
Because you will be tired.
you will be dumped.
You will be tired of playing some role that you're not
Yes,
truly
and
authentically
she
are.
will test you every time. And if you just be yourself, she can test you whatever you want, because then she.
Yeah, I want to say that a lot of people say that women test, men, and
That's true. But men test women too.
yeah, I wanted to say that it's life testing you, truly. And the reason why women test so much is because, women's beauty is so captivating, right? And
Depend.
depends on what.
Depends of the other side see it as a beauty. I mean, every
Yeah,
woman has the beauty inside or outside. But again, there has to be a match who sees that and match it with this beauty. And I'm not saying everyone is a beauty inside, outside for himself, but there's someone who sees it. He's attracted to this.
of
That's the
course.
match.
I'm just saying that for a man, they get so attached, and it's like, oh,
That's wrong.
this, she's the one.
Uh,
She's everything I ever want. Um,
it's nice, but you should start after.
the sex, it's so good. So
Oh wow.
reason through that woman, God can play with you. It can test you and lead you back to who you really are.
So it's not God, it's not the woman who tests you, it's
It's
God
all
who tests.
God. It's all God.
So that's his opinion.
It's the truth.
He said it's the truth. But I leave it up to you guys if that's the truth. I see only when I made the point that be always yourself, and because that's you, and you don't need to hide anything. I mean, you don't need to tell everything. That's another tip. I mean, don't tell your life story in the first date. No, just be playful and have some interesting conversation. Maybe play some games, not mind games. Just ask some question, find some common interest. I mean, that's what I would do. Find some, oh, what she likes in music, what she likes to read, what's her opinion on topics that are interesting for me, and where she comes from, which language she speaks. So I was always find some stuff to talk about. And then you see how it flows. If it doesn't flow, then that was it. And if it flows, you have another date or whatever you call it, the other ring. And then And then at one point you have to make a move. That's another thing, that you can't have this going on forever, because yeah, we had that topic, so I don't want to go there again. Because I like things develop organic, but sometimes you miss an opportunity if you wait too long.
Except that you can't miss an opportunity.
Oh yeah, yes, thank you. Now I know again. You can't miss an opportunity, because it's all divine plan.
Yep. Whatever is meant for you will find you.
Oh no,
Whatever is not will leave you.
exactly. So
It's
don't
all
worry,
just a journey.
don't worry about who left you. They're supposed to leave you,
100%.
to make it open for the one who will really want you.
Until maybe that one leaves you too. And then
Another one is coming.
another
I don't know how
and
this
then
goes, but
another one
anyways,
is coming.
the point here is make. Don't be too much attached, because if you're too much
Yeah.
attached and it's not mutual, then you're not open for actually the one who's supposed to be in your life.
And you don't know
Who that is.
who that is and how long that person might be in your life.
That's another thing.
It's change is inevitable. You know, that's really
Could
important.
be only one night.
Could be only one night, could be 50 years.
Wow.
Yeah, that happens.
One
Come
night
on.
to 50 years. What a spectacle.
What a I'll just check if we're
Yeah, I think we ended here. But one night to 50 years.
Nah, we're on
Amazing. Amazing stuff.
17 minutes. So
Oh, I think that's anyway too long. But
no, we have at least 4 minutes.
no, I mean, I have nothing to say anymore. I'm yeah. I think I said everything. I also don't have no more questions. Oh no,
You see,
next.
change just happened.
What change?
You said you have nothing to say and something.
No, I leave it for another one.
Why?
No, I don't not feel like to do this now.
So that's it.
That's it for this episode.
Episode 39. Just content. Why not? Next episode is episode 40, which is like in
Wow.
3 weeks we reached episode 40.
Really, you should see what I see here now, then, but you don't. So.
Yeah, I see.
That's a
And,
good end to this.
Yeah.
See you next time. Thank you. We love you all. Bye bye.